Forgot about that. Whoops. Need to mute that. I had my channel pulled up. And everything was echoing. That was crazy. Okay. Now it should be better. Alright, so last time we streamed, we finished Old Lumiere. And now we've got to go hunt down some enemies called the Axons. Kick's giving me some problems. Give me just 1 second to try to troubleshoot this. Come on, Kick. There we go. Having a few technical difficulties on Kick's side right now. Oh, this is unfortunate. I hope the stream is even still going. I don't even know if it's still streaming. Oh well, I hope it is. We're just gonna run with it. So yeah, we had just Oh, hi. So, is the stream working on your end? Because it seems to be having some problems on the back end.
All these years and you've never defeated an Axon?
They're kind of tough.
And do you think our chances are close to zero?
I didn't think you cared about odds.
And welcome to the stream.
Lune and I have less than a year. But Mael's different.
Yeah, we'll spend some time with her.
Story time?
Let me think.
Come on. You've been alive for over 60 years. You must have tons of stories.
I need a topic. I can't just spit out stories on command.
I gave you a topic. Dark and personal.
All right. Let me think. Okay. I'm gonna share something really dark with you.
Oh, I'm so intrigued.
It's about my hair.
Your hair? That's a bit literal on the dark and personal.
Hey, I'm sharing a heartfelt secret here. Do you want the story or not?
Please, do share.
Sometime after the fracture, my hair turned completely white, like an old man. Luckily, the Gestrel village has a hairstylist quite skilled in color treatments.
Lucky.
But he's always napping when I get there, and his apprentice always mucks things up. I'm lucky my hair's not purple this time.
So how's your animation stuff going?
Purple could be fun.
So, your turn.
That was hardly dark or personal.
White hair? Old man, I'm revealing myself here.
Dude, you still got white hair.
All you've revealed is that you're vain and that you're really bad at making appointments.
Vain? Hey, I'm not the one with all the bracelets and rings.
Actually, my students made these bracelets for me to remember them by. Because chances are we'll never see each other again.
Not necessarily.
I'm an optimist, but I'm also a realist. My youngest student is 6. Her parents will gommage when she's 12, and she herself won't live past 21. Her parents did the maths. They'll have 12 years as a family, and she'll experience 21 years of life.
This has got to be a world where it sucks to be good at math.
These are the
That's for
choices
sure.
we get to make. The earlier you have children, the more time you get to share with them, the more life they'll get to live. And every year you wait,
You're shortening your child's life.
precisely.
You don't have any children, though.
No, I don't, but I have my students.
So is the painterist one of those Exon things that we're going to have to go after? So I know they said we had to kill 2, but is she also one? Because she seems kind of big.
One of my friends, Sophie, said it best. She said she loves her children so much, the best thing she could do for them is not to have them. See? Dark and personal.
I apologize. I will be right back. I have some cats that are causing some trouble. Sorry about that.
Yeah, you've set the bar high.
Come back with a better story next time.
Yeah, dude. So, though Vesso's story is rather lacking, Shiel appreciates Verso slightly more than before. Yay, relationship levels. Shiel and Verso spend a bit too long teasing each other before going back to the others.
Lune. Okay. We'll, talk later then.
Luna stands by the fire, deep in thought. Verso tries to get her attention. So should we do dogs or cats? If anybody would like a say. I like dogs better, so we're gonna go with dogs.
Do you like dogs?
What?
Do you like dogs?
I think you've spent too much time alone. You've forgotten how to start a human conversation.
I just have this feeling you're a dog person.
Well, you're right. I had a dog named Pat.
Pat. You named your dog Paul? That's like if my parents named me Foot.
Interesting name.
My sister named him when we were kids. Stella. She was a gifted artist. And fiery. She definitely made the most of the time she had.
Were you close?
Yeah, Kick was having some weird issues for me when I first started the stream, so it may still be happening.
When we were younger, I guess. But my brother and sister had their own lives. They didn't care about my parents' research.
Doesn't seem fair.
Maybe it'll straighten out.
No. I'm glad they got to live. Sol was a great older brother. That's actually how I met Gustav. Sol was dating his sister.
So, you knew Gustav for quite a while then?
That's an awful lot of personal questions.
It is, isn't it? Alright, we can talk about me again if you want.
How generous of you.
Ask away. I'm being sincere. Go ahead, ask me anything you want. We've got all night.
Remember, you offered. Do you like monkeys?
Oh, come on.
Verso and Lune enjoy a moment together. Lune is in such a good mood that she forgets to ask Verso other important questions, which Verso takes note of. They have a bit more fun together before heading back to camp.
Ready for the axons? Of course you are.
Yep. Excuse me. Verso approaches Mael, who is alone by the lake.
What was it like for you, growing up in Lumiere?
Aside from being a sad and lonely orphan, it was great.
Ouch, she just punched you in the gut with that one.
Although technically, everyone in Lumiere is an orphan.
How old were you when your parents passed away?
Around 3, I guess. Yeah. I was an unwelcome surprise. They never wanted kids. And they definitely didn't want one right before their gommage.
Yeah, your arrival must have caused quite a bit of concern. That must have sucked for both you and them. We'll do the first one.
Yeah. Your arrival must have caused quite a bit of concern.
We won't be cold to Mael.
Panic's probably a better word. Then they died. And I bounced around from family to family. I can't even remember all of them. I was kind of a weird kid, I guess.
So was I.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I was obsessed with my piano and my paint set.
I was a bit more severe than that. I used to have lots of nightmares and talk to myself. Kept running away from home all the time.
Nah, if that's weird, then we're all weird. Actually, I kind of think everyone's a weird kid in someone's eyes.
Yeah,
Well, I was a weird kid in everyone's eyes.
Even Gustav's.
Kind of. It's why he and his sister took me in. Nobody else wanted me. But I guess Gustav and Emma used to be weird kids too. So they liked me.
See? Everyone's weird.
What did you do in Lumiere? What's something you liked about Lumiere? We'll do something you
What's
liked.
something you liked about Lumiere?
Wandering around the buildings. Nobody wanted me for any of the fancy apprenticeships, so I got stuck as a runner for the warehouses. But that turned out to be kind of nice. I got to go everywhere in the city. I probably know the place better than anyone.
Yeah? What was your favorite place?
The Hanging Gardens. Me and Gustav used to go up there a lot. Do you miss Lumiere?
Yeah. I do. Not just the place, but everything about that time. The festivals, the gardens, dancing the night away on the harbour. Before, well, all this.
Hope it kind of goes into some background on what exactly caused the fracture to begin with. I hope I haven't seen that and just forgot about it, or forgot what they said. But I'd like to know what caused all this to start.
That home is gone. Not just the place, but also the people.
You have us now?
Yeah. And you've got me. So, you want to dance the night away?
Maybe us, Ciel.
Mael starts to open up to Verso. She feels more comfortable with him, as does Verso with Mael. Mael and Verso spend some time reminiscing about the past. Then they head back to the others. Maybe it is. I know I kept getting a 404 error. I know you won't understand that. When I was trying to get the moderation page going.
I'm sorry, Mongia. We'll bring Noko back.
I know.
I'm ready. Just say the word.
When the time is right. After we've settled this.
Yes, that's probably the same error messages I was getting. It seems like Kick is being overloaded or something's going on with it. Maybe I should have did Twitch tonight after all. Verso approaches Monaco, who is carefully cleaning his Nevron legs.
Polishing your collection of Nev legs?
Yes. Aren't they beautiful?
Yes, I too found the legs of our enemies to be beautiful.
Yes. I, too, find the legs of our enemies to be beautiful.
Yes, I knew you would appreciate them. You, sir, are a true connoisseur of elegant weaponry.
Why do you need to polish them anyway?
A warrior must be prepared for battle. And battle is just as much mental as physical.
If you keep getting error messages over here, let me know. If it's still happening around 5 o'clock, I'll stop this stream and switch over to Twitch.
Mental, eh?
Imagine you're in Nevron, and you see me. Charging toward you. Brandishing the well-polished and gleaming leg of one of your brethren. Think of the intimidation.
I'd say that's some pretty intimidating tactics.
True. I wouldn't want to battle anyone who's using your hairy foot as a club. More for the smell than the intimidation.
And then I transform into one of them. Ha! Intimidation and confusion. From that alone, the battle is already won. The rest is mere cleanup.
Funny, doesn't seem to work for you against Stellax, does it?
Funny. Doesn't seem to work for you against Stalags, does it?
Stalacts are too stupid to realize they should be intimidated and confused.
Right. Definitely not because you're afraid of them.
Pah! Me? I fear no Nevron. Least of all a Stalact.
Perfect. In that case, want to go intimidate some Stalacts? We've got some time to kill.
Yes. Well, that would definitely be quite exhilarating. But maybe later. I really need to finish polishing all these legs. I've still got 20 more to go.
I've missed you. Alright then. Come on, move over and hand me an extra cloth. Let's get these legs shining so bright they blind our enemies and send them screaming.
As they polish the Nevron legs, Monaco exuberantly bellows a war chant and bullies Verso into singing along. They sing together with great gusto. So something tells me that if things were working correctly, I'll be chatting a lot more. So before we go any further here, I'm going to go ahead and save it and switch to Twitch real quick. So that way I can at least get a couple of hours streamed over there. Alright, switching over.